So in this video we're going to look at something called a variable, and a variable is quite an important key term you need to know for GCSE. Essentially a variable is just like a name label and it's used to store some data. Okay, so we're going to start off with some real basics. So if we start off in our code editor on the left hand side, and I'm going to put the name equals, and there we go, and after that I'm then going to put in speech marks my name. So I'm going to put name equals Mr. Hubbard. Okay, now we have previously looked at outputting data, so we know that the word to output data is the word print, and usually inside the brackets and the speech marks we would then put here something like our message. So I'm going to put hello. Okay, now at the moment if I press run, what that's going to do is it's going to store the data Mr. Hubbard into a little box kind of thing called name. Okay, so it's storing Mr. Hubbard in the name, and then at the moment it's going to print the word hello. So if I press run, you'll then see it says hello on the output window on the right. Okay, now if I was to change this and I wanted to output the data, instead of me writing Mr. Hubbard inside the print bracket, what I could do is I could delete that, and I can delete the speech marks as well, and I'm going to then put the word name. Now this is then going to refer back to the variable on the first line. Now if you hover over name and then click, you'll notice it highlights the other variable's name in the program. Okay, and this will happen all the way through whenever you do it. If you click on the variables, it will highlight them. So every time I type the word name, it's now going to go back and it's going to look for a little label called name, and when it finds that name, it's then going to go, right, that name is Mr. Hubbard. So instead of us having to type Mr. Hubbard here in the brackets, it's looking for the label and typing that data. So if I now then press run, you'll then see it actually does print out my name. Okay, now we can then expand that a little bit more, and we can put more information in our brackets. Okay, so I'm going to put inside the brackets here, I'm going to delete the name first, so I'm going to do print, and I've still got my brackets, and I'm going to put my speech marks, and I'm going to put hello, finish the speech marks, and then I'm going to put a plus, and then I'm going to put name. So what that's going to do is that's going to print out the word hello, and then it's going to print out my name straight after. So if I press run now, you'll notice it says hello Mr. Hubbard, but there is no space in between the word hello and Mr. Hubbard. So what we have to do is we have to put a space either after hello like that, so if I run it you'll see there is a space there, or instead if I take the space out, what we can do is we can use a comma instead of the plus, and the comma will automatically put in the space for us. So if I run it again, you will then see it's exactly the same as if I had the space and the plus. Okay, so they do the same thing. Okay, now we're going to expand on this a little bit more in the next video about using inputs. Alright, so if you make sure you're confident with this, and then you can go and watch the next video.